Welcome back, children. Now after the exponent as 1, the next exponent that you can have is 0 and you can get the answer directly. Now 0 exponent rule says whenever you have the power or exponent as 0, your answer will always be 1. Like a to the power 0, your answer will be 1, whether it be the power of any variable or any number. If your power is 0, your answer will always be 1. However bigger be the number, however smaller be the number, your answer will be 1. Clear? Only one thing that you have to remember is your number should not be 0. 0 raised to the power 0 is not equal to 1. This is undefined. Clear? Now let us see few examples. As here we have 2 raised to the power 0. Your answer will be 1. Similarly, 4638 raised to the power 0. Again your answer will be 1. Any number except 0. If the power is 0, then your answer will be 1. Only 0 to the power 0 is undefined. We don't have any answer for that. Clear? So, except 0, any number raised to the power 0, your answer will be 1. Clear? Now, moving on to the next thing, powers of 10. If you get a number 10 with different powers, then 10 to the power of 10 means 10. 10 to the power 2 means 10 into 10, that will give you 100. Similarly, 10 to the power 3 means 10 into 10 into 10, that will give you 1000. So here also you can write the answer directly, like whatever be the exponent, that much zeros you will have in your answer. See, when the exponent is 1, you have 1 0 in your answer. When the exponent is 2, 10 to the power 2, then you will have 2 zeros in your answer. That means 100. Similarly, if you have the exponent as 4, 10 into 10 into 10 into 10, then your answer will be 10,000. You will have 4 zeros. So in this case, you can write that answer directly by just looking at the exponent. Whatever be the exponent, your answer will have that much number of zeros. Clear, children? See, if you have 10 to the power 9, so this means you will write 9 zeros after 1. So no need to multiply it. You can get your answer directly. I hope this thing is also clear to you. Now next, moving on to powers of fraction. What if you get a fraction and you have any exponent to that? Now you can see here, if you have, suppose a upon b, this is any fraction representation raised to the power x. If you have any fraction raised to the whole power, then that means your numerator also has the same power and your denominator also has the same power. Like here, a upon b raised to the power x means a to the power x upon b to the power x. So you have to put the exponent in both numerator and denominator. Let us see an example here. Suppose you have 2 upon 3 raised to the power 2. So this means the numerator 2 also has the power 2 and your denominator 3 also has the power 2. So it will be 2 to the power of 2 upon 3 to the power 2. So this will give you 2 into 2, that will be 4, and 3 into 3, that will be 9. So your answer will be 4 upon 9. So this is the way you can solve the questions of powers in fractions. Now moving on to my next slide. Suppose you have exponents in variables. How are you going to represent them? Like m to the power 4 means m is being multiplied 4 times. This is the product rule. You can write it in the form of product. This will be m into m into m into m. Multiply m 4 times. Similarly, if you have k to the power 0, any number, I have told you, whether it be variable or constant, raised to the power 0 means 1. Clear? So your answer will be 1 here. Suppose you have BH whole power 2. Whenever the bracket is written, you will consider it as one single term. BH to the power of 2 means BH into BH. That means you have to multiply this B and H 2 times. So it will be B into H into B into H. Okay children. Now next, y to the power of 1 means simple y. Any number to the power of 1, I have told you it will be same number. Clear? So it will be equal to y. And suppose you have x being multiplied 10 number of times. Suppose if you get the question in product form and you have to write it in exponent form, then how you are going to do it? So here you can see x is being multiplied 10 times. So this will be equal to x to the power 10. You just have to count how many times x is being multiplied and that will become your exponent, and x is the base here. So these are the ways in which you can represent exponential form in the form of product and product form in the form of exponent. Clear children? If you get the question like x to the power 4, represent it in the form of product. So this means you have to multiply x 4 times. X into x into x into x. Clear? So this is the product form. And if you get the opposite, if you get the question in product form like y into y into y into y into y, y is being multiplied 5 times. So how are you going to represent it? It will be y raised to the power 5. Clear? Now few points that you have to remember. Minus 3 raised to the power 3 means minus is separate and 3 is your base. I have told you this thing earlier. 3 into 3 into 3, that will give you minus 27. Similarly, if you have minus 3 to the power 4, this means minus sign is outside and 3 is multiplied 4 times. So you will get your answer as minus 81. Children, here see the last one, minus 3 whole to the power 4. Here minus 3 is written inside bracket. So this means minus 3 is your base. You are multiplying minus 3 4 times. So it will be minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3, and you will get your answer as 81. Children, remember one thing. Whenever you get this whole negative term, clear? So if your power is odd, your answer will be negative. If your power is even, your answer will always be positive. This will be only in case when you have whole raised to some power, like minus 2 whole to the power 2. If the power is even, your answer will be positive. If you have minus 2 whole raised to the power 3, if your power is odd, then your answer will be negative. These things, children, you will get to know when you solve further questions in this chapter. Clear? So for now, remember this thing only. What is power? What do you mean by exponent? What is a base? How to write it in product form? How to write product form in exponent form? These are the few simple things that you need to remember for now. Children, we are taking small topics in this chapter so that each and everything is clear to you properly. You don't have any confusion later on. In higher classes also, you are going to study this chapter. So if your base is strong means if you know the basic concepts clearly, then you will not get any problem in higher classes also. So for this thing only, we are taking small topics for you only to know everything properly. So that will be all for today, children. Thank you so much.